There are some absolutely beautiful stories out there, and there are also fun little shows, which provide a laugh and a smile after a long day. There'll be many anime fans out there who swear to themselves or to one another or battle over which is more meaningful. But I think the answer that I've come to is a bit simpler. That we need both in our lives. Please subscribe to the channel and also like this video if it somehow gives you any enjoyable anime.
Let's go. I don't wanna break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that just because is unique. In fact, one could say that the story is a remarkably common. However, at the very least, the series stays clear of many of the annoyances of romance stories and not throwing in all kinds of situations solely intended to add drama and spice things up. The series at its core is a character-centric, which mean that no matter how the characters became, whether they've reached their goals or not, it is became a part of and affecting the story. There's no big overarching plot to draw the viewers in actually. It's pretty much about these 5 students and how their lives will play out over the next few months. The story essentially played out by the struggling of this character, facing the transition to adulthood and also the problem they get when interacting with each other. Yes, the ending overall is quite pandering and certainly flashback is needed for the romance part. But we can't have all the nice things, can we? If you're a Slice of Life fan, then his show is absolutely recommended. Obviously there's not gonna be any epic story or deeper meaning or anything of the so. But seeing a girl with massive social anxiety is something that we all could very much relate to, and we could appreciate that. Seeing Hinako slowly working on overcoming her anxiety by taking on various challenges that tested her and presenting herself to the public will be enjoyable for you to watch. It definitely isn't the best slice of life out there, but you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Labyrinth Town is a town of fortune tellers, where girls with spiritual powers starting at the age of 15 come to the city with the prospect of becoming rank 1 Aurora, the highest rank of fortune teller that one can receive. It's here where we meet Chia, a girl raised in the woods, who comes to Labyrinth Town to meet friends with the goal of becoming a rank 1 Aurora, in hopes of finding her mother. In a sea of cute girls doing cute things anime, Urara Mairachu is definitely one of the better ones. In addition to being cute and endearing, the characters have depth, and the anime is littered with heartwarming moments. While there's nothing groundbreaking, but it executes well on all the main aspects of a series in its genre has, and also adds more to it. What's better than a cafe with delicious food? A cafe with cute girls to serve. Of course it gets even better when these girls have some exaggerated personalities from sadistic to tsundere. It's a place that really gives customers a hell of an experience. As a comedy slice of life, I think Blend S simply did the best with what it had to work with. Some viewers will point fingers at the dead plot or repetitive jokes. However, I confess that it always feels refreshing seeing a show like this to step up to the plate. I've only read parts of the manga, but to say the least, the anime captures the overall mood of the show accurately and is consistent with the character personalities. The way it expresses them is what really gives this show its meaningful value. Blend S is honestly an anime that you'll find ridiculously fun to watch. Koko Ahodo is a positive and energetic girl who becomes friends with anyone in just 3 seconds. After moving in with the Kafyu family in order to attend high school away from home, she immediately befriends the shy and precocious granddaughter of Rabbit House Cafe's founder, Chino Kafyu, who is often seen with the talking rabbit Tippy on her head. This show is a healing series that should be at least considered, even if you've never stepped into a cafe in your life or is unfamiliar with the CGDCT concept, it can still offer something to anyone. 12 episodes. That's all it takes to convey the message of the Rabbit Cafe and its characters. Despite some contestable humor and lack of a strong story development, it makes it up with the strength of its characters. Is the odor a rabbit? Serves as an example of a slice of life show that is charming to the core and deliciously entrancing. In the wake of a nationwide movement during the bubble economy period, a small town in the countryside has revived its mini-nation tourism program, hiring 5 girls as travel ambassadors. The series will follow a year's time of the 5 girls as they work in the tourism agency of a small failing town in an effort to reinvigorate it. Sakura Quest is a feel-good, slice-of-life comedy. The characters are adorable and lovable. It is enjoyable to see the ideas that they come up with to save the town, as well as all of the culture along the way that they try to bring back and incorporate into the town. It's not every day when you get to see a group of mythical girls hanging out together and enjoying life. Konohana Kitten is an underrated show, proving that slice of life doesn't always have a need to rely on a modern settings. It doesn't have to involve characters living the school life. Instead, this anime stands out on its own with its credible genres. The way every character is adapted really brings the best out of each other. It has a story that is simple enough to get viewers invested into its idea. I can honestly recommend this show to just about anyone. To put it simply, Konohana Kitten is an enchanting show that's a love letter to a slice of life. The main character Suzukaze Aoba graduates from high school and joins a game company. The person who made the game that Aoba loved as a grade schooler just happens to be Aoba's senior at the company. The story follows girls who works and aspires at the Eagle Jump company. New Game is an anime that is a joy to watch, medicine for the mind and a perfect cure after a long day of work.
いいじゃんか。うん、かわいい。
トール様、見て見て。カンナ、それ私にも貸してください。
Kobayashi lives alone in an apartment until one day, Kayabashi unintentionally found Toru while walking home from being drunk and asks her to come over. Toru looks down on humans as inferior and foolish, but having been saved by Kobayashi, she does everything she can to repay the debt and help her with various things, although not everything goes according to plan. A mythical everyday life comedy about a hard-working office lady living with a dragon girl ensues a slice of life anime. Civilization is dead, but Cheeto and Yuri are still alive. So they hop aboard their beloved Katenkrid motorbike and aimlessly wander the ruins of the world they once knew. Day after hopeless day, they look for their next meal and fuel for their ride. But as long as the two are together, even an existence as bleak as theirs has a ray of sunshine in it. For two girls in a world full of nothing, the experiences and feelings that the two shares give them something to live for. This anime is so powerful even after a first-time watch that I want to rewatch it so many times. The meaning behind Girls' Last Tour probably goes far beyond what I feel like it already is. This anime is such a rare find today that there's almost nothing like it, even now.